Hi everyone. So this Wave 1 2026 for BC is about to be generally available, and with public preview released, we can see there are many small and big features and capabilities available for partners to facilitate to their customers. But and then we can see several of them are getting blocked about as well, like attributes and on item variants, creating your purchase codes without having a vendor on it, excise taxes, you can register them now, sustainability, really cool area to have some more uh, you know that the side of that extension is pretty much enhancing itself day by day, we would say. And yeah, withholding taxes for vendors is also available in W1. Now, one of the other features that I would like to talk about in this blog is about using the self-built invoices for your suppliers. That's also now available in Business Central. It's in public preview, but it will really facilitate your customers where they have a situation where they would like to have a mutual agreement with their suppliers and would like to book their invoices on their behalf, so they don't really have to wait for them to send an invoice, and then they will kind of match them and then try to post it. So I'll jump to the demo in a minute, but just a quick introduction, and yeah, right off that I'll jump to the demo. So I'm Rishabh. I work with Ollie Technologies Limited as a senior managing consultant. By any chance, if you guys want to get in touch, you can, on my left you can see my LinkedIn profile, and on my right you have my YouTube video, and obviously the video is going to be uploaded there, so feel free to subscribe and get in touch if you have any questions or queries after this quick demo about it. All right, so this time I would like to go through the Microsoft blog because the functionality is still in public preview. Although Microsoft has announced it, but I don't want to, put anything by myself because, like I said, it's still in public preview. So they may or may not change features in at the time of general availability. So by looking at their, uh, their release note, it basically they're saying some similar to what I have mentioned earlier. So if you have a supplier on behalf of whom you would want to book your invoices, and you don't want to wait up for them, which basically kind of eliminates inconsistent supplier issues, like you have a uh, difference in the dollar value or the cent value when you actually have the invoice or something like that, right? So in those cases you don't really rely on them. You basically create your own purchase invoice based on their having a mutual agreement to them, And in those cases, you don't really have to reconcile it with your e-documents and all those areas as well, because this that vendor is basically for has a self billing agreement in your organization, right? uh, so I will just show you a very quick demo about this. So that's my BC instance. So if I go here, and, and what I will do now is I will just quickly create a vendor, and I'll give it my name. It's a cash vendor. If I go to my invoicing tab, there is a flag which is called self billing agreement, right? So if I do yes, so now it basically says that for this vendor I have a mutual agreement that I will be generating self-billing. I will be submitting my purchase invoices by having a mutual agreement with him, so that it will I don't have to wait up for him to submit his document in order to post my invoice. It's basically a situation where I'm posting the invoices on his behalf in my system. So one more check, that if you go to your purchases and payable setup, so you have this new numbering series field called posted self billing invoice number. Pretty standard stuff. You just have to give it a number series. You give it a starting number, ending number. So just for the sake of this demo, I kept it like self billing 0001. I used one of the numbers. So yeah, just to ensure that it's working before the demo. So I will go to my purchase orders, and now I will try to create a new order for this vendor. So I go here, my name. Okay, so now you will notice that this field for vendor invoice number is editable false, which means that it's a self-billing vendor, and I don't really want to populate the vendor invoice number, because in this case I'm not really waiting for him to submit the invoice number, right? Or to share the invoice number. I'm submitting my invoice on his behalf. Okay, so I mean, in some cases, if you would really like to kind of use this or have their number as part of some reference, you can use your reference number, or maybe put into a different field or description or something. But you will see the reason why we have it has been done that way. So I selected the vendor, go to my lines. I just selected a basic item, quantity, and I'll try to post it now. Okay, so now you will notice that I still have the posted purchase invoice number. Nothing changed here. But if I go up and see my vendor invoice number, so it has taken a new number by itself, which is basically the numbering series that I have used on my purchase and payable setup, right? So that's basically the key. There is one minor flaw I at least see, or maybe it will get better in future, or maybe it's done by design. I'm not really sure about this. That uh, if it's they probably want to have more numbering series for maybe each supplier, not just one, because it can be clashing between two different customers, oh sorry, suppliers. So they probably would like to